Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO. Free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Delighted, as always, to be joined by the one and only Mick Conlan. Mick, obviously, you're quite vocal in the lead up to Joyce-Dubois over this fight week. Before I get your opinion on it, I want to know, how's the injury going? I know you've been punching, you're off the cast. How's it going?
Yep, it's going good. If I'm honest, last night inspired me to get back into the gym again this morning, back on my toes for the first time, moving around. I'm feeling great, mate. I'm in a good place. I'm recovering well. Still not back running is the only problem, and I'm used to running every day, so I haven't actually ran properly. I ran actually on the Alter G machine, and a big shout out to Alter G for sorting me out with that. What a machine, and what a piece of equipment for recovering from injury. But in terms of road running and running on a normal treadmill, I haven't been able to do it yet. Hopefully soon enough.
Well, let's talk about it then. Like I said to you, you're quite vocal on Twitter in terms of
Up Joyce! Yep. Up Joyce!
Why? What made you think that? Because a lot of people, he wasn't the favourite going into this fight, Joyce. So why
he was
so highly?
Massive underdog on paper, but I know Joe Joyce. Listen, you don't become an Olympic silver medalist for no reason. He has boxing ability to burn. You know what I mean? People look at him and see a big guy who's slow, who just looks like he thuds and doesn't have any kind of technical ability, which is bullshit. The guy doesn't go. The guy's been winning the fights before, just not caring. I've seen the kind of motivation sometimes when he's good in, he just doesn't care. This one, I knew that Joe Joyce would be as focused as he's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what you've seen. You've seen how calm he was and how focused he was the whole way through, even when he stepped into the ring, and how chilled out he looked. And he looked like he was loving it, the hands up in the air and all before the fight even started. But Dubois, I knew Dubois hadn't been in with a guy like Joe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Joe's a chin of granite. You know, I've seen guys hit him in sparring clean, hard, and he just walks through it, doesn't stop. Fitness is unbelievable for a big guy. I just knew he was going to win. I had no doubt in my mind since the fight was first made back the start of this year or the end of last year, I think it was, when it was talked about when he's with Adam and stuff. I was saying Adam, he 100% beats him. Adam agreed. I was saying Jones, he 100% beats him. And obviously everybody has their doubts, and Sam believed in him 100%, but everybody has their doubts, and even me at times. Will it continue from where it was, or will it start again?
He said everyone's got their doubts. You continue from there. That's all right.
All right. Everybody has their doubts, and even me at times, I was like, oh, well, it could go either way. But deep down, I always knew Joe was going to win, and I spoke to him on fight week and stuff. I called him, and I just told him, listen, you're Joe Joyce. Mm-hmm. You're an Olympic silver medalist, and these are doubting you like you're some shit fighter. You're not. You're going to beat this guy, and I was 100% confident. I had a good bit of money on him, and I won a few G's, so I'm happy enough. I'm just delighted. I'm delighted for him because he's a great guy. He's 35 now. People, there's so much people just doubting him and saying he's shit, he's robotic and all this here, and I knew that was never the case. Even like back when he was in the amateurs, I knew it wasn't the case. He looks like he's so basic. He looks like he's so easy to hit, but he's not.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you mentioned that bet because it was a 10-1 bet. Now, I mentioned it to a couple of my mates saying, "Oh, Mick Conlan's put a wee tweet out saying you can get 10-1 between 7 and 12, round 7 and 12 for the stoppage." For me, that was quite a crazy odds, and it was like easy money.
The odds were mental. The odds were mental. Obviously, every fucking idiot under the sun. And you know what? I put out a week ago just on Twitter. I said Joe Joyce beats Daniel Dubois next week. And people were sending me pictures of clown masks and saying, you're on drugs. Joe Joyce, someone says, anybody with 2 eyes in the brain could tell you Dubois is going to flatten Joe Joyce. And everybody was saying this. I mean, like, the majority of people who were under my post saying like he was going to hang. So I just went and liked all their tweets last night. Just like, yes, Glory, fucking fuck you. Like a bad winner. But
How
like,
much you
so
win?
much people doubt him.
How much you win? Come on. Can you let
Nah, I won a few, G. I won a few. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
okay.
saying. I'm not saying how much I'm betting, but I had a few bets on it. You see, I had him by KO just. I had him in the round brackets, and then I had him on a different round bracket as well. So it worked out well. I'm happy enough. I'm honest, it's the first time I've touched lucky in a while. so it's even better. I'm always trying to get the big odds everywhere, and sometimes it just doesn't work. But Joe's odds were just way too big not to punt on. And all I'm saying now is I want to call out Paddy Power and say, hurry up and let me fucking bet again, because they were doing advanced odds and giving better odds than what the other company were giving. They've banned me from 2016 because I bet on boxing in the Olympics. I didn't bet on my fight, but I bet on boxing in the Olympics. Apparently, you're not allowed to bet when you're in the Olympics. But how the fuck am I know who's going to win? I didn't win them, so I actually lost all my bets, and they still banned me. Cancel my account. And every time I make an account, it gets cancelled right away. So
there's a message to Paddy Power.
That's a message to Paddy Power. You know what to do? Just come on and fucking sponsor me $100,000. Never mind. I wouldn't even need the bet. I mean.
You can sponsor IFL TV, that'd be good.
100%.
Your thoughts on Dubois? Do you think he quit last night, or you one of them ones, or was it eye injury? Obviously,
listen,
too bad to carry on.
I'm not gonna talk negatively about Daniel Dubois. He's a heavyweight in a dangerous division where one punch can change your life, and whether it's for good, whether it's for bad, you're never gonna know. Obviously, he had a bad eye and it's come out now. His orbital bone was broke and something else was done, wasn't it? His retina was something like that, I think. So obviously he was in pain. It looked like he could have kept going, and looked like he just took the knee and did give up. And if he did, so be it. You know what I mean? He'll just have to answer the questions in future. But I'm not going to criticize him. He went in there against someone of the caliber of Joe Joyce, and risked everything at 23 years of age. Obviously supremely confident, believing he was going to win. And unfortunately, the cards didn't fall in his favour. But he'll come again. He's very, very young. He's very young, especially in that division. He's very young. If you look at Joe's only out there going to have the best performance of his career at 35. So, that says it all. Daniel Dubois is only 23. He can definitely go again.
I know you're busy there. I know the family just got back from some shopping, it looks like. So one final word. Joyce, Usyk next. Is that something you'd like to see?
100%. I'd probably like to see Joyce Chisora, Joyce Usyk, Joyce Dylan White. Any of those three next, I think Joyce wins.
Definitely. We won't keep you much longer, Mick. Like I said, you've got your family there. Hopefully 2021, it's the start of something big for yourself, world titles and whatnot, because Belfast boxing's looking good with Tommy McCarthy. You've got Paul Frampton vying for another world title. So it's Sean McComb as well, Commonwealth title next year as well. So it's Belfast boxing's on the rise again.
That's it. We'll get you back over singing Grace Sunday soon.
Like I'll be there next hopefully next year, man. I'll be there 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely.
Stay safe, my man. Speak to you.
Mate. Take care, mate. See you later.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.